The impacts of Milton happening far and wide across the state of Florida. Good afternoon. I'm Jesse Pagan.
And I'm Nancy Alvarez. A lot to get to this afternoon. The damage is widespread, which is why our team of reporters is spread out across Central Florida to show you some of the rescues that have happened, the recovery, and the refusal of this community or our community to give up after the storm. You will hear their stories throughout the next 2.5 hours. We begin, though, with this hour's headlines on the overall impact of Milton. As of 4 o'clock, at least 16 people are dead, including a man in Orange County who died after officials believe he stepped on a downed power line while cleaning debris. The White House has announced that President Biden will travel to Florida on Sunday to tour the damaged areas. They have not said if that will include Central Florida.
Governor DeSantis says more than 2 million people are still without power, but crews are working at breakneck speed to get the lights back on.
And keep in mind the storm, this time yesterday, the storm hadn't even left the state of Florida entirely. So those folks are working on it. I know this area is a priority for FPL. I think they've got about 670,000 customers that they're working on. And I think you're going to see some progress there because certainly they've got a lot of muscle here to be able to get that job done.
Our team coverage today begins with Chief Meteorologist Tony Manalfi live in College Park, where there's still a lot of standing water. Tony, we see the water behind you. What else are you seeing right now?
Well, I tell you what, there's a lot of kids in this neighborhood, and Kirby and I had the chance to just kind of talk to some of the folks here, and they're concerned for their kids. You see them; they're standing in the water right there. A lot of folks are still cleaning up. You know, off to my right here, the water was up to the windows, and a lot of these homes had water in them. They flooded in Ian. They flooded in Milton. They're getting very, very frustrated. 10 to 15 inches of rain fell here, and you can see that water line went all the way to the stop sign. When we were coming in to this Springs Lake subdivision near the Orlando Country Club, cul-de-sac after cul-de-sac after cul-de-sac had this right here. A lot of water. There's a lot of kids in this neighborhood. 10 to 15 inches of rain has done that. They're very frustrated. Coming up here in a couple minutes, guys, we're going to speak to some of the folks that live in this area and what they would love for the county to do to help them out. For now, though, they're happy about the weather. It's improved. They're cleaning up. It's a process. It's going to take some time, but they need the help. That's the number one thing we're hearing today from a lot of folks that we've had this chance to talk to, and we're going to speak to them so you can hear their frustration, guys, in just a couple of minutes.
All right, Tony, we'll see you again soon out there in College Park. And flooding remains a major concern in Seminole County as well.
Yeah, the rain led to lots of standing water, and lakes and rivers filled up quickly. West 2's Dave McDaniel live in Seminole County, where crews are trying to hold the water back as much as possible. Dave?
Well, up and down the St. Johns River, there are issues, of course. Now, here in Sanford, what they've been working on for most of the day, and we can really show you some of that work going on right now, they're installing a Tiger Dam that will cross over Seminole Boulevard and allow access down Palmetto onto Marina Isle here in Sanford. Basically, they want access into the marina where some people do live on their boats, but also, most importantly, there's an assisted living facility out there that they want to make sure that they maintain access to. But the area along the St. Johns that's going to flood more recently will be east of here in Lake Harney.
There's about 3.5 feet of water in there.
Johnny Jones was nice enough to show us some of the flooding already near Lake Harney, knowing more water's coming.
We've been getting loaded up with rain every day before the storm. The lake was already at action stage before the storm.
He shared these photos of how his backyard looks already.
As the St. Johns River continues to increase and is not right now showing a crest, so it's going to continue to increase.
Knowing the water will come up to major flood stage and stay that way for a time, Seminole County has set up disaster supplies for people to grab as needed. Baby supplies, tarps, snacks, paper products, and cleanup supplies. And a sandbag site on 2nd Street in Geneva. A Sanford resident was filling bags for others to pick up.
No, it's for everyone to just come pick up. I mean, people have been dropping off some bags as well.
In the event that somebody chooses to stay inside their home and they have an emergency, we will get to you.
The county had its high water vehicles and rescue boats on hand, promising to be at the ready, while encouraging residents to leave sooner rather than later if conditions seem unmanageable.
We hope that people will evacuate before the rescue. We would prefer not to have to use the vehicle for a rescue, but if in the event that they're back there and they can't get out, that's why we have these types of vehicles.
Longtime Geneva residents have been through many similar situations. They prepare and adapt.
10 foot's flooding, 10 and a half is, water over roads, water in people's houses again.
And right now live, you're looking at a very bloated Lake Monroe. It ought to be in moderate flood stage by sometime early next week. While out east of here on Lake Harney, that should be at major flood stage by toward the end of this weekend. Exactly why all these preparations are being made and exactly why they want to make sure that they minimize the damage as much as possible. Reporting live in Seminole County, Dave McDaniel, West 2 News.
Dave, thank you. The Volusia County side of Lake Monroe also pretty high up. Water surrounding several communities in Volusia County.
And that's making some roads completely impassable. West 2's Michelle Meredith has been driving all around Volusia County because there's pretty much water everywhere. Michelle.
Well, you can drive around the county and sometimes the road is perfectly dry, perfectly normal. Then you turn your head and looks like lakefront property.
Oh boy.
It's tough times when rather than risk stalling out your car in floodwater, you ride your bike. But desperate times calls for desperate measures, and that's still the case in some parts of Volusia County. There are the familiar sights and sounds of flooded homes. The guts of this house now tossed out like the trash because it is trash. And of course, for some, Hurricane Milton is round 2, thanks to Ian.
The drywall on these walls aren't even 2 years old yet.
Heartbreaking?
So, heartbreaking. That's the good word for it.
You put a lot of love and stuff into that, trying to build and everything like that, and just for it to be gone in, hours. Terrible.
All this framed around a different twist. In Port Orange, a Florida Power and Light substation is sitting in 3 feet of water, affecting thousands of customers.
Fortunately, it's not active. There's no power flowing right now. So, fortunately, it's not a danger for people. People have been driving through, but we definitely don't want anybody to approach the facility. And the same with lines. We don't want anybody to, if they see something, just stay away from it.
Now, believe it or not, Florida Power and Light says they can repair that substation. They can get it back online. The question is, they just don't know when. Live in Volusia County, Michelle Meredith, West 2 News.
All right, Michelle, and the rain and wind moved out yesterday for good, giving us a few days reprieve as many continue the cleanup out there.
First warning meteorologist Eric Burris here. Eric, we're going to be calm for a bit.
Yeah, that's good. We deserve it, right? A couple of clouds over top, but our tower cam network is looking good, and we see some blue sky. Isn't that a welcome relief, right? First warning, live Doppler radar and satellite showing some showers over South Florida. We've got this blanket of clouds that's been hanging out from about the Metro South. Our Futurecast said that it would stick around, and that's exactly what's happening. And we've gone with a 10% coverage of rain through the area. And there's your 10%. When I was up in Chopper 2 a little bit ago, we flew right through this. Around Port Orange, South Daytona, the exact spots that don't need any more rainfall. Now, I will add, this is not anything significant. These are just a few quick showers, but it's still kind of adding a little emotional insult to injury. 78 in DeLand, 75 degrees right now in Palm Coast. It's 81 New Smyrna Beach and 80 degrees in Orlando. Next few hours, we'll have a sprinkle or two. Then overnight tonight, just go partly cloudy. Temperatures little by little dropping as temperatures eventually fall into the 60s in the morning. And as you mentioned, Jesse, at least the weather is lovely. We'll discuss your weekend forecast when I see you in a couple minutes.
All right, Eric, thank you. Now let's head out to the Gulf Coast where rescue crews are still out in full force. This is video from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. The heavy rains caused the Alafaya River to spill onto streets and homes. You can't see the road in this video because the sheriff says the water is 6 feet deep in some parts there. And that has led to this nonstop rescues all throughout Hillsborough County. This is video from the sheriff's office's helicopter. Deputies have been roaming neighborhoods in boats, rafts, and amphibious vehicles, pulling people out from their homes. So far, that number is in the hundreds. 135 of those people were saved from an assisted living facility threatened by the flooding. Coming up at 4:30, we'll take you along for the ride with the sheriff of Hillsborough County. He'll explain why he fears the worst may still be to come.
All right, now I wanted to see the damage for Milton for myself. So I went up in the chopper this morning. Can you believe I did that? Yeah, to get a firsthand look from above, I'll take you on a tour when WESH 2 News continues.